Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kevin Gray out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Excited about being your host as well as your presenter for tonight's Paycation Experience. Ladies and gentlemen, I've actually been a part of Paycation Travel for the last year. That's right, the last 365 days. And I have to tell you, it is the best business decision that I have ever made in my lifetime. I was actually introduced to this business by the VP of Business Development. I've had a ton of new relationships that I've developed. I've had a ton of experiences that I've gone on as well as cultivated, guys. And I'm letting you know right now that you want to make sure that you have a pen and pad available. You want to be sure that you grasp all this information tonight because Paycation Travel is the real deal. So let me be the first to tell you there's an entire world out there. You should absolutely see it. I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share so you guys can see exactly what's going on. Here's where the magic happens right now. I know you guys can see that because I can see you. All right, all right. So we're going to go ahead and get this going right now. There's an entire world out there. You should see it. So the million-dollar question I have to ask you guys tonight, if money and time were no issue, where would you go? What about making magic happen for your family, going places like Disney, Orlando, Florida, or Universal Studios? Or what about rekindling your romance in Paris, or maybe even the beaches of the world? Even if you have to be romantic by yourself, there's nothing wrong with that. Just don't tell anybody, okay? Or what about experiencing the luxurious Dubai? Guys, I absolutely have to get to Dubai. That skyline is so beautiful. And we all know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, that's until you Facebook it, tweet it, or Instagram it. And guys, sometimes it's not about leaving the country. Sometimes it's not about leaving the state. Right there in your backyard, you actually have interesting sites as well. What about going to your local aquarium or even relaxing in the Smoky Mountains? Guys, just in the month of July, that was last month, I went on 3 different vacations, or I like to call them paycations because we're always getting paid for it. I went to Bermuda, I went to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, as well as the Dominican Republic. In all 3 locations, you could find me poolside beside the tiki huts, sipping on my beverage of choice without a care in the world, looking out into the horizon. Guys, travel just makes sense, and this is what we do. We save money, we travel more, we save on taxes, and we also make money in the process. Now, this is my uncle right here. We sort of look alike. Well, don't worry about that right now. But Mr. Warren Buffett says, never depend on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. Well, I have to back that up with Sir Richard Branson from Virgin Airlines, the CEO of Virgin Airlines. He says, retire like a rock star. We believe the entire network marketing industry is poised for explosive growth, can be one of the most significant solutions to America's current retirement savings crisis. Well, let me tell you, this billionaire, Sir Richard Branson, has invested in a $1 trillion industry. And we're talking about the vacation industry. This gentleman just recently bought his own island and is renting out property for groups as well as singles. Guys, so who are we? We've got a proven track record. Extreme Travel is our parent company. They've got a 14-year-old background as far as being licensed and bonded global travel company based in Dallas, Texas. Paycation happens to be the marketing arm of Extreme Travel, and we've actually got successful certified travel consultants throughout many countries, as well as the best training in the industry. What I love about Paycation Travel, we also have top honors and production awards. Companies like Carnival, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, FunJet, Travel Savers, and so many more have already done the research on Paycation, and yes, they have partnered with us already. So why the travel industry? What's so big about travel? Well, you heard me mention that it's a $8 trillion industry before. At least it's a $1 trillion industry, right? Well, it's going to grow to 15 trillion in the next decade. That's what all the experts are saying. Well, think about when you hear the word a trillion. Well, you only really hear that 3 different times when we're talking about student loan debt, we're talking about the US deficit, or when we're talking about travel. Travel also happens to be the #1 research word on the internet, particularly between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And baby boomers retire every 20 seconds for the next 20 years. Guys, almost everyone you know travels or wants to travel. Now, anytime I'm looking at a business, I'm looking for three different things. Number one, I'm looking for a sound product or service, something that will pretty much sell itself. Guys, I'm a very busy individual. I do believe in multiple streams of income, but I'm not running behind anyone. So, whatever that I have to move, it needs to be something that people obviously want. Well, guys, people love to travel. The second thing we need is a system put in place because, guys, I like to move around. I like being in Virginia and Florida and Georgia and California and overseas in Bermuda and the Dominican Republic and Cancun, Mexico. I like going all those places. But when I go to those places, I can't afford for my business to shut down. So what I need in place is a system. Well, we've got that in play as well. And the third thing that we need, guys, is we need sound and remarkable leadership. And that starts off with Mr. David Manning, our founder and CEO. He's got 20 years of direct sales and network marketing experience. He's an industry consultant, a national sales trainer, compensation plan design specialist. You guys will hear a lot more about that. Just go ahead and put a check mark right there when I talk about comp plan design specialist. We also round out the leadership team with Mr. Mark Campese. We're talking about 23 years of direct sales and network marketing experience. He's a national sales trainer who has trained literally tens of thousands of distributors in the concepts and methods of success. Mr. Donald Bradley, cannot say enough about this man, our VP of marketing, 20 years of marketing, sales, and product distribution. He's been featured in Success from Home magazine and as well as 1/3 of the 3 CEOs formula. Miss Lori Spears is our director of travel. She's got 30 years of travel and sales experience. She's been very instrumental in developing the company's travel division, which has also become a top producer for all established cruise lines. Mr. Spencer Iverson is our VP of Business Development. Guys, he's got over 20 years of entrepreneurial business network marketing experience. He happens to be my personal sponsor as well, and he's earned millions of dollars in the direct sales industry, specifically in travel. So guys, this is what's going to happen. You're going to get your own booking site. I'm sure you guys have heard of Priceline.com before, right? Well, Priceline Provider Network only works with 500 affiliates. They are very selective, okay? 500. Well, out of the 500, Paycation happens to be the number 2 producer, only behind AAA Travel. Guys, you'll have your own privately labeled website. You'll have access to over 145,000 hotels, and you'll get the same pricing as Priceline.com, Kayak, and AAA Travel. The biggest difference is you get paid a commission on something that you are doing anyway, so you absolutely have to get in the way. And we've got more than just travel. We've got plays, amusement parks. What about booking your next concert or your next NFL game, NBA game, any type of sporting event on your own Ticketmaster-like site? Dining tours, transportation, and so much more. Now, guys, this is what I call the magic right here, the member benefits. We've got a travel club that you absolutely have to see. You know, with this travel club, it's going to give you access to a worldwide selection of over 5,500 hotels, resorts, and condos in 105 countries. Guys, the entire travel industry, they're looking for travel clubs. This is the way to go. And let me tell you why. I had friends that recently went out to Jamaica. They spent about $10,000 for a family of 4 to go to Jamaica. Well, after I priced out this trip, $296.50, that's all inclusive, right? All the food, all the drinks times 4 people. You know what? It was a no-brainer. What is that? $300 times 4? It's like $1,200 compared to $10,000. Guys, it was a no-brainer. They decided to join Paycation Travel and participate in the savings. The Hilton in Hawaii, $289. We're talking about for 4 days. You can't stay at the Hilton in LA. I'm talking about Lower Alabama for $289 for the weekend. Costa Rica, $418, guys. So you're getting it now, right? That trip to Cancun, $676.50, that includes the flight. Guys, when you become a member of the Vacation Club, you're going to have access to condos as well. You know, I know people that actually have timeshares, and you know what? You know, some of them are excited about it. Some of them not so much because, you know, that bill comes up, right? We've got Xanadu Beach Resort and Marina, Freeport, Bahamas, occupancy 4 people, duration 8 days, 7 nights. The estimated retail cost is $1,600. How about this as an alternative? Your price, $299, and that's for all 4 of you. That's like $75 a piece. And guys, we got the same vendors and competitive pricing, the same seat on the plane, the same cabin on the cruise, the same room in the hotel, and yes, the same vacation packages. When you get started, I'm talking about minute one, second one, after you've gotten started, you're going to get a dynamic website that looks exactly like this, where you'll be able to book travel, you'll be able to look at the opportunity, you'll be able to join the opportunity, or even participate in the travel club. And I am a big promoter of becoming educated and benefiting by becoming a certified travel consultant. Once you complete your training, which only takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to do online, earn $500 in commissions. And what will happen is you're going to receive your extreme travel credential. You'll also qualify for your CLIA credential as well. That's Cruise Lines International Association. Or you can earn up to $5,000 in commissions and qualify for your personal IATAN credential. Most of you guys have no idea what I just said. How do I know that, guys? I've been doing this for a year. I already know. Let me go ahead and break this down for you. Once you qualify for that IATAN credential, the entire industry, all the resorts in the world, they're going to know that you are a certified travel professional. They're going to know that you're serious about your craft. And if they have additional inventory, I'm talking about additional rooms, additional suites, absolutely expect a discount, expect maybe complimentary concessions, expect credits. And the reason why, what they will want is for travel agents like yourself that are moving and shaking in the industry to stay at their property so they can actually uh, 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 you can have a great experience on that property, and you can tell the world, guys, you absolutely have to do this. All right, we've also got training tools and support. We've got the tools to help your business grow. Guys, we got a certified back office training, as well as quick start training for you to go through, as well as we've got a Paycation success system, which is second to none. It includes launch calls, as well as a 4-step training. Guys, we got the perfect business, which is open 24/7. You got ownership and flexibility. You don't have to worry about employees, quotas, inventory, no sample products, no taste tests. You got multiple streams of income. You don't have to worry about any experience, but yes, you will have ongoing training and support, all from the comfort of your own home. Now, guys, anytime you have great privilege, there also comes great responsibility with that. And 2 to 3 times per year, I want you to feel bad for us, guys, because Paycation Travel will ask us to travel. They'll ask us to go places like the Barcelona Resort in Mexico. The normal price for this resort is anywhere between $1,100 to $500 for 4 days, 5 nights. $1,100 to $1,300, I'm sorry. Our price is $500. That's all inclusive for those 4 days and 5 nights. You know what? That includes your food. That includes your drinks. You know, it's amazing, guys. You know, and that's about 60% less than most people pay to stay at that resort. So how do you get started? Guys, you can get started as a certified travel consultant for only $149.95. The monthly overhead is only $69.95. We'll show you how to have that absorbed out of your commissions. You'll have access to Extreme Travel Certified Training Program, 75% in travel commissions, the ability to work directly with vendors, the ability to book group travel, and the ability to earn industry credentials for reduced net rate travel, and so much more. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and shift gears, and we're going to talk about the compensation plan here with Paycation Travel. Let me tell you, this comp plan is second to none. The Paycation Travel comp plan is optional. It's not a solicitation to participate exclusively in the team building or recruiting program. In any reference to potential income is not a guarantee, and any income earned will be a product of the business owner's effort as well as hard work. So this is what we do. We sell travel, and we sell the opportunity to own your own travel business. Every time you personally sell a certified travel consultant package, you will earn $50 in direct commissions. Get Barbara started, yes, you earn $50. Get Ron started at $50, Nancy started at $50. Guys, there's no limit to how many people that you can personally enroll. We also have something called coded bonuses. CTCs are coded to you starting with your 3rd person enrolled CTC, and every person enrolled CTC thereafter through infinity. You receive $20 for each person coded to you. So when you get Nancy started and she earns that $50 direct sales commission, you're also going to get a $20 coded bonus. That's a total of $70. Get Mark started, it's the same story, $70, because he's after person number 3. And when you help them get their first 2, and their first 2, and their first 2 down to infinity, All of those folks will be coded to you as well. And yes, you will receive $20 bills for all of those folks too. Now, guys, I love 100% matches, 100% check matches. And most of you guys probably don't know what that means because they most certainly don't do that in the corporate world. It's not like if you train someone at your job, they're going to give you 100% check match of that person. They're not going to do that. You're just going to train them so you can keep your job. Well, here at Paycation Travel, when the people who are person enrolled and directly coded to you begin to receive their coded bonuses, you're going to earn 100% match of their coded bonuses. Let me explain that. Nancy goes out and earns $300 for the week in coded bonuses. The company is going to pay Nancy $300, but then they're going to turn around and pay you $300. Ron goes out and earns $260 for the week in coded bonuses. The company is going to pay Ron $260. They're going to pay you $260. You just made $560 for the week. Remember, everyone coded to you will always be coded to you through infinity. We also have something called 150% match on coded bonuses. Once your first two enrollees get their third enrollee and begin to qualify for coded bonuses, you're going to earn 150% match. Basically what I'm saying, every time they earn $20, you're going to earn $30. Now, guys, I'm going to shift to the residual income component of our compensation plan. I want you to understand that companies like Verizon Wireless, AT&T, your cable company, your power company, your mortgage company, you know, they probably got you to sign a contract one time and they're billing you over and over and over again, sometimes for the rest of your life off of that one contract. Talk about residual income. Well, I want to participate in the right side of residual income where you're not really dishing money out, money is coming in. We've got what we call a residual uncoded, where you can earn 8% for each person coded to you who pays their monthly subscription fee of $69.95. We also have 100% match on person's coded residual, where you can earn 100% match on all the residual coded bonuses your person enrolled active CTCs earn. We got a business builder bonus where you can earn 5% starting with your 7-person enrolled, then paid on that person's first 6 enrollments, then paid on that person's first 6 enrollments, then to infinity. But nothing has me jumping up and down right now more than the strong 3x7 matrix. It pays 3 levels wide, 7 levels deep monthly. And after your first enrollment, you'll qualify for the payout of the first 4 levels of the matrix. And once your matrix commissions are enough to pay for your monthly subscription fee, we will automatically deduct it from your e-wallet. That way you will never pay out of pocket. The people that you personally sponsor, you'll get a 10% match on their matrix earnings. And the people that are coded to you, you'll get an 8% match on their matrix earnings. So let's talk about this. On level 1, you've got a maximum people per level on level 1 of 3 people. Payout amount is $2. Well, 3 times 2 equals 6. On level 2, you got 9 people that can fit on level 2 times the payout amount of $6. 9 times 6 equals 54. Level 3, 27 people on level 3 times $2. 27 times 2, that equals 54. You add up levels 1 through 3, guys, that is most certainly enough to pay for your monthly subscription fee. Level 4, 81 people times $2, that equals 162. But guys, the magic happens on levels 5, 6, and 7. And let me tell you why. Mr. David Manning, our compensation plan design specialist, the genius, knew that the majority of the people would land on levels 5, 6, and 7. And he boosts the payout amount up to $8. So let's talk about that. On level 5, 243 people times $8, that's $1,944. Level 6, 729 people times $8, that's $5,832. And on level 7, 2,187 people times $8, that's $17,496. You add up levels 1 through 7, that's a grand total of $25,552 month after month after month in residual income. Some of you guys have already rejected that. You're saying, I don't know 2,187 people or 243 people or even 81 people. Guys, it only takes you knowing a few of the right people who know a few of the right people and so on. That compound interest is very serious. So let's talk about going to the next level. Is a CTC, complete your training, qualify for 75% commissions. Personally enroll 1 person and qualify for levels 1 through 4 of the matrix. The next step is to go executive. Personally enroll a minimum of 3 people. You'll qualify for coded bonuses and you'll also qualify for levels 1 through 5 of the matrix. Next step is regional executive. Personally enroll a minimum of 6 people direct. Also qualify for the residual matching bonuses and a 10% matrix match of commissions of your person enrolled. You'll also qualify for levels 1 through 6 of the matrix. Next step is national executive. Person enroll a minimum of 10 people direct, qualify for the business builder program, and you'll qualify for levels 1 through 7 of the matrix. Wow. the entire matrix at national executive. Guys, there's always another level. International executive, that's when you personally enroll a minimum of 15 people direct, promote a minimum of 3 national executives, and yes, you will earn a $600 lifestyle bonus. What do you do with that lifestyle bonus? You go shopping, you go on vacation, you do whatever you want to do. Try not to pay bills for it with that money. That money is put in place to increase your lifestyle. Presidential executive, person enroll a minimum of 20 people direct, promote a minimum of 3 international executives, and yes, you will earn a $1,000 lifestyle bonus. So guys, let's talk about joining the Diamond team. As an executive diamond, you have a team size of 300 people direct, okay? 300 people. Monthly guaranteed income is $1,000. Okay, our executive diamonds are doing anywhere between $4,000 to $6,000 per month, and that's only 300 people and their enrollment tree. Regional diamond, the size of your team is 500 people. Okay, 500 people in your enrollment tree. No, you don't have to recruit 300 or 500 people, only a few of the right people, and it will grow to that, right? The monthly guaranteed income is $2,000. Our regional diamonds are making anywhere between $7,000 and $12,000 per month just in residual income. Guys, that does not include the weekly pay. National diamond, the size of your team is 1,500 people, monthly guaranteed income, $5,000. Our national diamonds are doing anywhere between $18,000 to $22,000 per month just in residual. Guys, we can pay up to $500,000 per month in monthly guaranteed income by becoming a 5-star presidential diamond. By that time, you're making about $1 million a month. Guys, welcome to the future. Once again, this is Kevin Gray. I am a regional diamond here with Paycation Travel. I took a seed of $150 just a year ago. That seed has grown into thousands of dollars of monthly residual income. I invite you to join Paycation Travel. Get back with the person who invited you on this call. Let them know that you're ready to get started. I'll see you at the beaches of the world. I'll see you at the bank, but best of all, I'll see us all over the top. God bless. Good night. This is the end of the webinar.